Welcome to Maths with Adi, where you have access to mathematics courses for free. Okay, so welcome to this video, and in this lesson we're going to learn how to multiply polynomials, multiplication of polynomials. Okay, but before that, let me tell you the book that I use for this course is this Sullivan Algebra and Trigonometry. Okay, Sullivan Algebra and Trigonometry. We are doing algebra right now. We're gonna do trig afterwards, finishing algebra. Okay, and I have the 9th edition. The 9th edition of this book, I use it. Okay, if you have the 9th edition of this book, good. But if you have the latest edition, still fine. Okay, it will be more beneficial if you have the latest one, the 11th edition. Okay, but if you don't have the book, you still will comprehend this lesson. You will still get everything from this lesson, because a lot of the content will match from your book as well. And if you don't have any book and you're doing the algebra course and want to learn algebra, then please get a book. This will be more beneficial. Okay, and we are in the review section of this book, in which we review the topics that are essential for learning algebra. And right now we are in polynomials, and we are studying how to multiply polynomials. We have talked about a lot of things onto polynomials, how to add polynomials and some other things. And if you want to learn those, then the links to those videos are in the description box. Okay, so do check them out. And we haven't started even the first chapter of this book, so you have the prerequisite already available onto this channel. Okay, then I'll start the first chapter, which is about equations. Okay, I haven't even seen the first chapter anyways. Okay, so because I'm doing the review section, and I, after managing my time very strictly, I get around to making these courses. Okay, so without any delay, let's begin. Multiplication of polynomials. Before going into complex multiplication of polynomials, let's learn how to multiply two terms. Okay, as 2x is just a single term times, let's say we have 4x. How you can multiply these two terms? Okay, it's pretty simple. These two are monomials. Okay, to multiply this, what you have to do is multiply the coefficients. So the coefficients are here, 2 and 4. If you multiply that, you're gonna get 8, and then multiply whatever that is left there. Okay, meaning the algebraic terms or the variables. Okay, the variables. So multiply the variables, and you know how to multiply variables if you have the same like term. And the way is that its power is 1, and you're going to add up its power, meaning this is a multiplication, you're going to add up the power. Okay, this is the way, this is the rule of exponent. And if you don't know this, then check out my videos. I already have made videos on exponents. Okay, so this will be x squared. Okay, so its answer is 8x squared. Pretty simple. Let's give you another example. This one is 3x times, let's say, 4x cubed. What you have to do here is, again, multiply the coefficients and multiply the variables. Okay, so its power is 1. It will be added, meaning 1 plus 3, which will yield you eventually x4. Okay, so you could have ignored this step, or eliminated this step and just written the answer. Okay, so I hope you have got how to multiply monomials. Okay, let's give you one more example so it becomes pretty clear to you. Okay, let's say I keep writing 4. Let's say 5y cubed times 7 y fourth. How do you multiply this? Multiply the coefficients. So it will be 35, 7 times 5, and then 4y to the power 7. Okay, so I directly multiply the variables, so you also get used to doing this, because this is the way you should be doing. Okay, you are supposed to be doing, because you shouldn't take too much time if you're gonna become like an advanced student. Okay, so start off like this, but your goal should be writing in short like this. Okay, let's move on to other complex examples. Okay, but before that, I want to show you something. Okay, so let's give you another example. You can also do this vertically. Okay, so I horizontally multiplied this. You could also do this vertically, as in the example 4x times 3x. Okay, so was it this example? I don't remember. Okay, so you can also do this vertically, and that will be multiplying the coefficients. So it will be 12 and multiplying these two, which means x squared, because power will be added up, as you know. Okay, so it will be x12 x squared. Okay, so you could also do like this, okay, vertically. Okay, but horizontally is more common and most used. Okay, let's move on to another example, more complex examples. One thing that I forgot to mention was, if we have the book that I use, please check out page 42, because where you gonna find this. Okay, please check out 42, page 42. If you have the 9th edition, okay, if you have the 9th edition, it will match only in 9th edition. Okay, next example is 2x plus 5 times 3x plus 6. Okay, this is not that also complex example, not that a hard one, but it's still a little harder than the previous one and newer to you if you are just a beginner. Because I suppose most of the people who have taken this course are beginners. Okay, so let's learn how to multiply this. Okay, so for multiplying this, what you're going to do is you're going to use the distributive property. Distributive property. This is the property of numbers as well. If you have two numeric values, numbers like, let's say 35 times 45, you can use this for this. I mean, use this property for this as well. I'll show you here. Okay, so I'll show you the distributive property for number here, and let's you do the distributive property for algebraic expressions here. Okay, so what you have to do here is you have to distribute this first term, which is 2x, okay, of the first expression. This term should be distributed into this whole, okay, into this whole term, the 2x times 3x plus 6. Okay, so this is how it should be, and then plus here we have 5, so 5 should be distributed into this whole 3x plus 6. Okay, so we separately or step by step distributed both of these terms into this expression, into this single expression, as you can see. Okay, now after multiply, what you have to do here now is multiply this into this and also into this. Okay, multiply this into both of them. So as a result, you're gonna get 6, and then x times x is x squared plus 12x. This is what you're gonna get, plus if you solve this, you're gonna get 15x plus 30. Okay, so this is what you're gonna get because I multiplied this to this, and 5, 6 are 30. Okay, and I hope you have comprehended this. Okay, it's pretty easy. Okay, now we're gonna solve this furthermore, but let's use the same kind of property with numbers for proving that algebra actually comes from numbers. Okay, so this is just a kind of way to represent numbers. This is what algebra is about. Okay, meaning algebra is about actually common rules that is true for all numbers. Okay, so it will be, let's write in terms of addition, as there is addition here. 30 plus 5 times 40 plus 5. Okay, this is what it should be. And now we have to distribute this into this whole. So 30 times 40 plus 5. Okay, so whatever that I've done here, I'm just doing there as well. Okay, so 30 times this whole. Okay, I'm distributing this into this whole. And this is also what we do if we do, kind of do mental maths. Okay, like say when you want to multiply 25 times 15, what you basically do is you multiply first 25 times 10 and then 25 times 5. So isn't this like distributing this whole into separate? Okay, and if we also extend this or kind of do the two parts, like let's say 20 plus 5, you have to do the same steps here. Okay, or use the same method that we have been doing here or here. Okay, so this will be this. Now plus, why plus? Because here we have plus. This should be distributed into this whole. So 5 times 40 plus 5. Okay, so if we solve this, 1200 plus 150 plus 200 plus 25. Okay, and after solving this, what are you going to get? Like I said, it's a little bit messy, but I hope you're comprehending anyways. All you have to do now here is addition, add them up. So 1200 plus 150 is 1350, 1550, 1575. So I hope I have done the arithmetic right. Okay. Okay, so check it, is it right or not. Now we're gonna do the same thing over here. Okay, so this should be right. Okay, this should be right. Now what you have to do here is 6x squared plus, combine the like terms, because here all the terms were like because they were numbers, so it was simply added. But here not all are going to be added. Okay, so 12x plus 15x. What this is? 27x plus 30. Okay, this is what you're going to be. Pretty easy. Okay, so this is it. How you do this? Okay. So I hope you have comprehended this well. Now I'm gonna wipe this. Okay, so note this down. Okay, so that was horizontal multiplication, and I'm gonna also show you this using vertical multiplication, which is still not that common. We still use horizontal multiplication most of the time, but I'm still showing you. Okay, it's plus. Okay, multiply this, and rule is same, and the rule is that again you're gonna distribute the first term. Here we have this distributed this into whole. Okay, you have to distribute the first term into this whole. Same goes for here, which is gonna get you 6x squared. Okay, because I'm multiplying these two, plus this multiplied by this, so this will be 12x. And now, I mean, its turn is over. Now we're gonna start off with this. Okay, now we're gonna distribute this into this whole. Okay, so this will be what? 15x plus 30. Okay, this is what is going to be. Now we have to perform addition here. Okay, you could have indented this a little, so the like terms fall into the same line vertically. Okay, but still it's fine if you do like this. Okay, because you're gonna lastly combine the like terms. Okay, so what you have to do now here is combine the like terms. So 6x squared as it is. Here we have the like terms, which will get you 27x plus 30 as it is, because as we do not have any like term for this. This will be the answer. Okay, you can see that these two are same. Okay, this is how you write the answer. Okay, so this was it. Okay, so now it's time for practice problem. Okay, even though if you have book to do practice, I still give 1 or 2 practice so you could understand it better, and there is a nice rhythm in the course. Okay, so pause the video and do this problem on your own. 3x times 4x squared times 5xyz. So it's a little different, I know, than the example that I gave, but still it's easy. You can do this. Okay, and if you want the solution, then the solution is provided onto my website. Okay, so check this out if you want to, if you're not able to do solution. Okay, another example, 10x plus, another problem for you. Okay, plus 2y times 3x plus 2y plus 10z. Okay, so again it's a little different. Okay, so solve these 2 problems on your own, try it on your own. This was it for this video, and see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.